So, when we come out every day, we always start off with a morning shift knock just to see if we can get anything out the neighborhood and go ahead and call it early. I mean, not call it early to where we're off, but just go ahead and get ahead before prime time where you mostly get most of your deals anyway. So when you're going through the morning knock, a lot of times you're going to have a lot of not homes. You just don't want to take it personal. The way to sell the morning shift is to really transfer a lot of charisma and energy just to get them overly excited to where some people will be willing and ready to make a decision on their own just because they really like you and want to see you do well. So that's really the name of the game for the morning shift. Transfer a lot of energy, make them like you enough to where they're willing to go ahead and say yes without talking to their spouse or whatever. Yellow, what's going on, my guy? Sorry to bother you, man. I thought your dog came and beat the door earlier when I was coming up to knock it. Sorry to bother you. We're just helping out a couple of our current clients in the area. What we're doing since we're here is we've been helping everyone with the window cleaning and the stucco. We're just giving general bulk discounts since we're in the area and just leaving you with a card. How many pieces of glass do you have on this property here? Bill's character. What's the square footage then? Oh, super easy then. So based off your square footage, normally if you was to call us out, explain the service a little bit. So if you can see there, the painters never care about your glass. Obviously, this one is a little better. You can see like the fogginess and the hard watermarks. So what we like to do as a small company, we polish all of the paint off, and then we also take all the hard watermarks off while cleaning the seals because these seals hold a lot of dirt. From there, we put a protective coating on every glass ceiling frame around the full property so that way you don't have to worry about them getting dirty over the next 3 to 6 months. We use deionized water-fed brush just to scrub down all the stucco. No pressure washer is chemically bad in a dry area place. Normally, cut to the bread, milk, and butter. Normally, if you call us out, it's quite expensive. It starts at around $350. But since we're in the area and we're already knocking out a couple of our clients, we just have a couple open slots. We take off $50, drops it all the way down to $300 set rate. Since you don't know me from a can of paint, it does come with a full guarantee, which means that as soon as we're done with the property, me and you will take a walk around just to make sure you like every part about it. We'll give you a live example of exactly how the protective coating works by throwing some water on the glass so you can see. And then from there, we can either take cash, card, or check. Yes, sir?
Yeah, we do the card. This is right now in the middle of getting the home.
So, you're finna sell?
Yeah, so I'm getting it sold. So, I got different things going on right now.
Yes, sir, of course. So just to put it into perspective, just because you seem like a guy that like to take care of your property, and it really does look like a great property, I don't have this color on my page yet. You watch football?
Yeah.
All right, let's try Hail Mary, right? So if I was to just take an extra $50 off, raise it down to $250 set rate. You don't have solar, do you? Oh, even better. I used to sell solar professionally through Meraki, Sunpro, Sunrun, and a couple other companies. So we spray those down with deionized water. How about this? We take $50 off, bring it down to $250. Still add the windows with the protective coat and still clean the stucco, and also spray down the solar with deionized water, and you still get the full guarantee. Can we call it a deal?
Not yet.
I had to try it though. That was pretty nice.
No,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So,
Well, I would love to show you.
I'm working on,
Of course, if you contact me, I'll send you over our actual business page. We have a YouTube as well. We teach young people how you can scale a company, whether you're up or down. And then we have a business page which shows literally all of our full details from the country club areas all the way to the northeast areas, showing how we serve the full community.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Perfect.
Have a great one. So kind of piggyback off of that one. That pitch was beautiful just in the sense of, it didn't come out to what, of course, most people want to leach to is the outcome is, I got the deal. I find my beauty and my pride in knowing that I work every process, So I got them to want to hear the quote. I worked a discount $50 so that way I had enough wiggle room to take it down to $250 in case he threw something else out there, which we was able to do. And also by adding another service because he had solar panels, which in El Paso, Texas, the only thing you're doing is spraying them down. You're not really cleaning them. There's no true dirt here. So let's try another one. Keep that same process going so that way we can get the money on the board. All right. To the guy, I don't know if you see me and my guys for CNA Home Services. We've been helping out a lot of our recurring clients in the area. You haven't seen us. We got to wear brighter colors. We're just the guys that's been helping. I can show you real quick. You get out your hair. We've been helping with all of the window sills and frames and also just the tracks and screens. One thing for sure, obviously, you can tell your painters don't care about your windows. So we remove all of the hard watermarks, all the paint, and clean the seals. Most importantly, we leave a protective coating on every glass ceiling frame around the full property. Also, as a complimentary, just because we're creative problem solvers, we use a deionized water-fed pole, which is just fully filtrated water. We scrub all of the stucco just to make sure there's no dirt to actually get on the windows. And if you have solar, we give it a complimentary spray down, okay? Since we're in the area today, Obviously, we're looking for more work because we had one rescheduled because of a family emergency. So as a small company, we got to fill it. Normally, for a home this size, you don't have solar, or you do? Okay, good. So normally for a home this size, it is quite expensive because it's going to take a lot of time scrubbing all of the stucco and then taking all the paint and hard watermarks of the glass, and the protective coating lasts for 3 to 6 months. Okay, so normally it does start at around $350 for the full entire service. But since we're in the area and we're essentially just wheeling our equipment 100 feet because we're servicing Mr. Torres right here in the circle there, and we're also servicing Mendoza and Miss Agua. It's his client. So while since we're in the area, we take $100 off. That brings the price all the way down to $250. If the home is military, you don't pay anything over $200, just as a complimentary. We're both price service. So it'll be in between $200 to $250, all depending on if you're military. Since you don't know us from Mechanic Paint, it does come with a complete guarantee, which means that you have to check the property out first before we ever. Hey, I have 3 girls myself, and they are a headache to me, but because they're daddy girls, so they're always up under me as soon as I get back home, and I do a lot of work. I don't pay for an assistant essentially, so we do all of our own back end work, and Lord have mercy. But make it super quick for you. We're doing the full property. Hi. Yeah, it'll be great work. So we do the full property for $250, and since you are out here now, we take all of this out. Most importantly, we clean these seals. I used to sell windows professionally. I know how expensive they are, and I know exactly why they don't tell you to clean them, because they need you to keep paying for them. So we take all of the dirt out the seals, because as long as there's dirt in their seals, it creates a gap and it allows your power bill to go up, but also wears the windows down. Creates oxidation. You can't fix that. So then from there, we fully polish the glass with what we use is steel wool. You could really say it's the same thing you use to clean your oven with. It has the Dawn dish soap in it. It's perfect for polishing windows, which I could show you one of our cleans. Also, we clean the screens just with Dawn dish soap, obviously, super easy. But we actually train a lot of people going door to door, which you can see here. We have a YouTube and everything set up to that nature. You might become part of the journey, you never know. But for the cleans, we totally clean all of the seals first, so that way, don't worry about the music. We try to win up the young. We polish every glass, and then from there, that protective coating makes it a reflective mirror. That's just a deionized spray down, just making sure the windows come out perfect. And as a small company, the only thing we ask for is that we're allowed to get before and afters, so that way we can keep building our business page up and obviously becoming greater in our field and craft.
And this is for all the windows or just these 2?
All of them. So we have telescopic poles to reach the big ones that most people can't reach, and then from there we clean from top to bottom, front to back. Yes, ma'am. And then as soon as we're done, me, you, and whatever scary guard dog you have, just because everyone has a guard dog here, we'll walk the property just to make sure you like everything. And then from there, I'll throw some water on the window so that way you can actually see how the protective coating works. It beats all the water up, so that way hard watermarks are impossible to actually get back on the glass, and it's pretty cool. We put the protective coating around the seals, and then we put it on the full glass, so that way nothing can slip in your seals, and it keeps the windows protected. It's basically just receiving more longevity, more story. I know I talked your head off. I said a lot. So I'll make it super easy for you. Since we do need to go ahead and fill one in, instead of it being $250, I'll just make it a flat rate of $200. So it's pretty much easier, cost efficient. The great part about that is, since most of our clients want us coming out every 6 months to keep the protective coating on the glass, obviously, because you want to keep it there, that allows you to stay at that 200 marker. So every time we come out, it'll only be $200, and you always get the full guarantee as well. So you never have to worry about paying for a service you're unhappy with. Yes, ma'am, because you know, sometimes the guys have bad days. But me and him, he's my quality manager. Me and him always walk the property first before we ever bring you outside to actually walk the property. So that way we can cuss our guys out in case we need to first. Yes, ma'am. And then it'll be today, obviously at the rate of $200. If it's $250, then it'll be tomorrow. Okay. And it'll be super easy. The only thing I ask for is if we do a great job, obviously some food. I'm hungry. I don't have any family here. They're coming. Yes, ma'am. So only thing we need is just a first and last name and a phone number, and then we just contact you 10 minutes before we arrive on the property, just to make sure one of the gates are open.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And what are you planning on cooking? Tacos or no? How you doing, ma'am? How you doing, ma'am? And first off, my name is Mr. Deo. First name is Tashawn Dixon. It's just super hard for people to pronounce. It's spelled weird. My mother wanted to be creative. You gotta blame her. Where are you guys from originally? Oh, okay. El Paso is nice. I'm from Georgia.
Oh, really?
Yes, indeed. Atlanta, to be exact.